Welcome to your third and final Data Digest, an ILTM special in collaboration with Altiant. So far, we've seen what wealthy APAC individuals are looking for in their luxury holidays and where their priorities now are. Today, we will look in more details at the expanding role of travel agents and their place in this new travel landscape. So today's digest will again use the data we took from the survey that completed in June 2021, where we interviewed about 500 affluent and high net worth respondents from 6 different Asia-Pacific countries. So we're all aware that luxury travel has changed significantly as a result of the pandemic. Therefore, the travel agent's place within it has changed as well. So if anything, from the data we've been collected, travel agents have become even more important to many wealthy travelers, as they look to them for help with the new bureaucracy first, the complexity of traveling. However, their expectations have also risen, and travelers are now looking for deeper and more comprehensive relationships with the agents. Many APAC buyers told us about the challenges they have faced over the past years as well. And here let's go back to the ILTM APAC buyers survey. Almost half of the ILTM APAC buyers say that they had seen an increase in inquiries from people who have not previously used a travel advisor, with factors such as knowledge, flexibility, and also convenience being the selling point for doing this. Additionally, 42 said that they had taken on new responsibilities for their clients in their own lives. Travelers are likely to remember the companies who treated them well during the pandemic. So this evolution in the agent-consumer relationship is actually a really good opportunity to deepen and build on that. Encouragingly, now going back to the consumer survey, many affluent travelers also see the value in travel agents. And the good news is also that the majority expect to use them to book at least some of their holidays in the next 12 months. Only 29% do not plan to use them at all, and many of these will also be among those who said they were not currently planning a holiday in any case. So for example, as we saw in the 2 previous digests, Australia was the country where 44% said they will use travel agents for at least half of their holiday bookings, less than the other countries. But it also shows that they were less inclined to travel further away from home. Perhaps as expected now, if we look at the sphere of influence for those travelers, family and friends are the most likely influencers for international trips. And then after this first intimate and family circle, we have the medical and doctors, and immediately after, travel agents are the most likely influencers, for 31% of them. Most countries hover around this point, 30-ish. However, it's falling to 17% among South Korean, but it's rising to 53% among Chinese respondents. As we saw a moment ago, many agents are evolving their service and also assuming new responsibilities. In doing so, they're becoming even more valuable and moving beyond this purely commercial relationship. And among the respondents who have used the travel agents since the start of 2020, more than half are using them for all-around service, which encompass flights, experiences, and hotels. And travel agents should then be able to provide convenient packages for the year to come. In terms of the main reasons now, why many APAC travelers will continue using travel agents in the coming years, convenience lead the way, with almost half of them saying that this is the reason for doing so. This peaks among Chinese travelers, at 63%. And especially now with travel becoming more complicated, many travelers are looking for their agents to remove the stress and make planning a holiday as hassle-free as possible. And even though they have the financial means to do so, they're also often looking at their travel agents to find the best possible deals. Value for money is something we see as a very important factor, which obviously does not mean cheaper booking, but instead providing an even better service and added value for their money. 38% of them say that they look at their travel agents to find them the best possible deals. And actually this figure rises to 68% among Singaporeans. Other key factors for using a travel agent include being up to date with the latest travel regulations, their flexibility to adjust to current uncertainties, and also their local knowledge. Evidently, that's a lot to ask for, but many travelers are becoming more expectant as a standard, and they expect the agents to deliver on those factors. But what we've known from the previous segments is that the traveler is willing to pay an additional premium for that. So let's look at the expectations now in a little bit more details. We asked our affluent APAC travelers how much they would expect a travel agent to take care of the following responsibilities here. As you can see here, expectations are very high across the board. Many travel agents may have to assume several responsibilities, new responsibilities that they didn't have to do before. And this might not be a problem, as we saw, there's going to be a reward for it. But let's look at the items here. Clarity surrounding cancellations, refund and insurance are the most important considerations to wealthy travelers. So 83% say that they would expect this to be taken care of by an agent. Almost half say that this is now fundamental to them. Resort hygiene, the latest COVID advice, and wellness information are also expected to be taken care of by more than 3/4 here. We earlier saw that 30% of travelers would be influenced to take an international trip by doctors and health workers, just behind travel agents. Well, we believe that there is an opportunity here for travel agents to work with health professionals to suggest trips that can have a significant physical and mental benefit. Now the importance of seclusion and privacy can again be seen here. 3/4 are expecting to see alternative packages to less crowded destinations. Another of the newer requirements which travelers have is a focus on sustainability, where 2/3 now expect to see information on this when agents create itineraries. Ultimately, the shift is being made towards agents offering more personalized service. 3/4 expect this. And as we saw earlier, there are now opportunities for travel agents to broaden their scope and become as influencing as family and friends in shaping wealthy travelers' holiday experience. So this is the new environment, and this new environment will undoubtedly be challenging for some travel agents. It could in fact also be an opportunity to build new and deeper relationships. Travel agents should know their value now more than ever. And even though fees have been squeezed, many wealthy travelers are willing to spend more for comprehensive packages. The onus is then on the professional to create special, memorable trips to cater for this growing demand. So we hope that you have found this data digest to be useful in helping to navigate the changing APAC travel industry. There will certainly remain challenges ahead, but we see clear signs of optimism returning among the wealthy. These travelers are often seeing the increased value of using travel agents, and they're also becoming more demanding and expecting more for their money. So we will look at this subject in more detail in a white paper which will follow in the near future. We appreciate that this is a lot of data to take on, so please keep an eye on your mailbox and you will receive more. And in the meantime, please do enjoy your ILTM event and contact us if you have any questions. Goodbye.